Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Specialist Ruin from Black Ops 3. I'm going to be giving a little bit of a brief bio on him, along with overview on his gravity spikes weapon and his overdrive ability. So to start with, I scoured the web a little bit, and the only thing I could find on Ruin's bio is that he was raised in a military family in a tough neighborhood. He is fearless and headstrong, an infantry soldier through and through. He uses his unique abilities to rush into battle and surprise the enemy with sheer force, which 100% makes sense when you use him in the game, because his ability Overdrive is pretty much lightweight on steroids. It gives you a temporary boost of speed. So movement is increased a thousandfold basically. The getting around the map is super easy, and it's just really cool to use. You kind of look like you're in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, just seeing the stars rush through as you go FTL. So that's pretty sweet. But one thing I will say about Overdrive is that it blurs your vision a little bit as you're running, which makes sense because you're going super fast, I suppose. But it seemed to me, at least, pretty easy to miss enemies that are camping in corners or laying down in hallways or in a bush or whatever. So there were many a times that I would run through with my overdrive, and then it would run out and I would get shot in the back by people who looked at me as a lost little duck and wanted to end my life. So that happened a lot of times, so just be on the lookout for that. But getting around the map is super awesome. It lets you get out of your spawn really quickly, lets you get to all the objectives really quickly, like domination or demolition or whatever you're playing. I can't really think of any game mode that this wouldn't be helpful in. It gives you the ability to get out of some hairy situations sometimes when you might otherwise not be able to escape. So if any of that sounds interesting, you might want to check out the overdrive ability from Ruin. His weapon, however, gravity spikes, were a little bit more aligned with my playstyle. I love them, and what they are is they're just destruction in spikes. So you just slam them into the ground, creates a mini shockwave that just decimates everything around you, which is really, really fun and really, really cool to use. Not so much to have used on you, but one thing about that is the range on the gravity spikes is pretty limited, so make sure you're pretty close to them, otherwise you might just injure them, make them angry, and then watch them as they shoot you in the face, which happened to me a few times as well. Thought I was closer to them than I was, and I ended up getting shot with them just looking at me through a red haze of pain. So yeah, that was a mistake on my part. But I have to say my favorite of his two abilities, his options per se, is definitely the Gravity Spikes weapon. It was really fun to use, and I actually did pretty well with them. I only missed a couple times. I wasn't quite as close as I needed to be, but yeah. So Ruin is a pretty cool character. He wasn't my favorite by any means. I'll be getting to that later, but if you know who any of them are, Outrider was 100% my favorite. That I used anyway. I didn't get to use all of them, unfortunately, but I will be updating the rest of the specialists that I have access to in the other videos, so be sure to check back to watch those. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something a little bit. There wasn't much of a bio, but unfortunately everything seems pretty locked down on the internet that I could find, at least until Black Ops 3 releases, and I'm sure we'll get full bios then. If you guys are interested when that game releases or more info comes out, let me know and I'll be sure to do a full video just talking about the bio on all the specialists. But until then, just going to be doing this brief overview. So, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. If you wanted to know anything else that I might be able to help you with, or just anything else at all, be sure to comment below in the video, and I'll get right back to you. If you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, like it anyway. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because I really appreciate it. So until then, I just want to thank you all one more time for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much.